We're talking about Cookie Run, because this video I wanted to do, like, I played so and so game for a week, but it's, as of me recording this video, it's almost been a month since I played Cookie Run Kingdom. So oops. So when I talk about Cookie Run, I'm going to be talking about Kingdom, because I know that Oven Break came first technically, and there's like a history of cookie runs. And yes, Cookie Run Oven Break is a endless runner where the cookies are literally running from an oven. But I don't really like runners, so I gave it a try for like a little bit, and then I was like, nah, I don't really jive with Oven Break. I'm sorry, but yeah. And then there's also their puzzle game, which is like basically Candy Crush. Is that right? Wait, is that right? It's nothing to write home about. I didn't even play it. It's just, look, we don't care about puzzle games. We care about the cookies. Kingdom is very interesting because the rise of Kingdom is thank for like the Genshin Impact people realizing that MiHoYo is a terrible company when it comes to giving out free stuff for their anniversary, I guess. Giving out nothing. I don't know how they did that with Honkai Impact, but man, those Genshin Impact year anniversary awards, whew, ooh, 10 primal gems, you know what I'm saying? So I was aware of Cookie Run before that though. Both Honey Butter Chips and Monkey told me about Cookie Run. I was very interested about it. It wasn't until recently where I wanted to get back into the gacha sphere, because there's a new Yu-Gi-Oh game called Cross Duel that's going to come out, and it's primarily just a gacha game with Yu-Gi-Oh characters. And I was like, okay, I'm going to play this Cookie Run game. I'm going to see how far it goes. And man, it go deep. I guess I should put this in the front of the video, like as a general, like for like gacha games. It's there. It doesn't matter whatever the cookie's good or not. Me personally, like, you should just have fun with the game. Like back, I used to be like that type of player back in like 2016, 2017 when I first really started getting into gacha games. When I played like Fire Emblem Heroes, I was like, oh, is this character good? You fucking first generation healer. Oh my god, is this good? You know, and stuff like that. But nowadays it's like just have fun with it, you know. If your favorite cookie is espresso cookie because of those TikTok vines and stuff like that, then like go for it. Like go use espresso cookie. And if you do find enjoyment in like, you know, trying to find the strongest cookies and stuff like that, you know, whatever. Like I'm not here to judge your happiness. It's just that I don't think when you first start playing a game, you're automatic shouldn't go to, oh man, who's the best character, you know, stuff like that. It should be like, oh, who's your favorite, you know, what cookies grow on you, unless it's like werewolf cookie, because fucking werewolf cookie's so old. Like it has no stats. He needs a buff, man. Where do I even begin? I guess I'll talk about the gacha the gacha in the gacha game. I think the odds are pretty, the odds of you getting it quote unquote epic character, basically like the 5-star equivalent of this game, is pretty high. It's like 20% and like above. I don't know what's like the math of like the actual like you getting the cookie compared to like the soul stone. I'm pretty sure maybe my like 5% to 15% when you break that down, probably, if I had to guess. But once you get enough soul stones, you can get the cookie, so eventually, so you know, it's whatever. They also give out free cookies a lot. So like this month they're giving out herb cookie, which is like one of the best healers in the game, like by default. So much better than custard cookie. Oh, on god, like not as good as pure vanilla, but like if you log in for 7 days this month in November, you're getting a based ass healer. You're not gonna roll for another healer for a long while, I'll tell you that for sure. That being said, I feel like the banners in this game, like the feature cookie banners, like take so long. Why would you have a banner for one cookie for like a whole month, like just for that one cookie? Because like when I started back in October, it was masala cookie. Now pumpkin cookie came out. Pumpkin pie cookie, is that what she's called? I think it is. But she came out a couple weeks ago, and you know, both of them are really good. It's just that I wish it would, you know, keep moving and stuff like that, or maybe they added more, I guess, to add more pizzazz in my rolls, because when you start a cookie run, you need cookies. Like, you need to keep rolling for cookies, because you're gonna run out of cookies to really do like the resource management part of cookie run, which is like you make wood, and then you make sugar cubes, and you make jelly beans, and then with those jelly beans you make the fucking espresso, and then you send it off and you get the premium rarity stuff so that you can upgrade your kingdom, and then you can upgrade more stuff, and then the loop continues. And yeah, it's a bunch of it's basically just a bunch of resources, and like if you don't have enough cookies to work there in the shops to make those resources, then it's kind of hard. Funny enough, yes, this is my cookies. This is my entire cookie library, and yes, I do have Sea Fairy cookie at star 1, and yes, I do have Hollyberry cookie. Yes, thank you. I am aware. For the longest time though, I didn't get all the rares before I started getting like Sea Fairy cookie and stuff like that. Like, what is it, Blackberry and like Adventure cookie never came home. I had to fucking farm them in the dark world mode. Fucking that was fucking. Oh, it took so many beans, so many energies, dude. God damn. Speaking of dark world or dark mode, that's what this game calls it. The story for this game is pretty basic, I'd say. It's it does the job, you know. I'm invested in Gingerbrave wanting to go to the Vanilla Kingdom, and Wizard and Strawberry tag along, and then Custard the third wants to see his own kingdom, and then Chili Pepper wants to steal some money. So yeah, I'm invested. It's just it's nothing to write home about, but you know, I've read worse or I've heard worse. The voice acting, I have it in English right now. Voice acting is pretty good. Like whenever Gingerbrave like talks, it's literally season 1 Finn. Like I'm pretty sure that's the same. They're the same voice actor too. But yeah, voice acting is good. I know that they have a Korean option and they have a Japanese option, and most people will probably put it in the Japanese. But you know, I'm tired. I don't like reading. Okay, I just want them to spew English back at me so I can know. I wish I knew Japanese or Korean, as a matter of fact. The gameplay of itself is, I'd say it's pretty fun. It's one of those games where it's more on the idle side than it is actual like you playing it, which I can see why a lot of people would probably be turned off by that, because it's like, okay, you're just gonna set it aside and then go watch YouTube or something. You're like right now, you could be watching this video and be playing Cookie Run right now, because you can put it on auto. And it's so weird because like you can play it in the worlds, and sometimes like right now, like I am playing it because these stupid ass waffle box cookies just keep knocking back my fucking front line and then attacking my back. These bitch asses. Arguably the most important when you do need to play the actual game itself, you can't actually play it, and that's the PvP mode in arenas and in the subsequent like limited time events like Mayhem right now. Like you can't fight the cookies. You just have to watch the cookies fight, which I guess adds another layer of like 4D chess, because you have to like accommodate for the cookie skills. Like right now my team is Hallberry, Malasala. I plan to switch off from Espresso to Pumpkin Pie, because I don't think Espresso's doing enough damage, while Pumpkin Pie can summon out her little doll thing and can punch people. And then I have Sea Fairy, and in the back I just recently got Herb Cookie thanks to the gift month. For a while it was Parfait, but Parfait was healing like shit. Don't have Parfait as your main healer, but Parfait's good though. Like Parfait's with like debuff thing, I think, something like that. Debuff resist and then heals all the negatives from my memory. Very good. It's just she's not a healer. 100%. Right now, Herb Cookie and like Hallberry just don't really mix with each other, because with arenas, because Herb's cooldown activates first, his spouts hit the floor, but with Hallberry, Then right afterwards, Hallberry activates and attacks other cookies with her shield, and they get knocked back. And then everybody in the team moves out of her cookie sprouts, and it's just like, you're not getting healed. Yeah, it's another layer of like 4D chess, I guess you have to think about it. But like at the same time, I wish I could just do the shield thing and then I could heal with her cookie. You know what I'm saying? I will praise Dev Sisters advertisement team, or like their marketing team in general. Like, they're so good about their fucking marketing, dude. Like, right when more people started downloading Cookie Run Kingdom, like, they were like, oh yeah, we have a collaboration with Sonic, and then we have the Hollow Knight members playing Cookie Run Kingdom, and then fucking Thirst Trap Espresso Cookie. And just recently they just posted this TikTok of Almond Cookie. Hello. Yes, I get it. I want him in my barracks. I want him. Please come home. I almost forgot. Toppings. Please, Dev Sisters, please add like some kind of like description of like what the fuck all of these toppings do. Like, some of them are very like, I know, like, okay, attack, okay, it gives me more attack, but like amplify buff. Like, I saw like a Twitter tweet about talking about amplify buff straight from Dev Sisters, and I'm still confused, not gonna lie. Like, does it amplify the buff that the cookie gives out, or does it amplify the buff that the cookie receives? Because if it amplifies the buff that the cookie like gives out, then like that's amazing. But like, if it's like, if you need to put the topping of the amplify buff on the cookie that wants the buffs, then it's like it's useless, man. And like, for a little while there, I didn't know that if crit was a good thing on a healer, because like I had cooldown on Custard Cookie, because I had to rely on Custard Cookie being a healer, and he just doesn't heal fast enough. And like, I got all my cooldown on him had buff crit like as their second. I was like, is that a good thing? Should I swap it off? Like, do healers crit? And like, it was confusing, to say the least. And with my research, I do know that healers crit. I witnessed it, but like to this day, like amplify buff and like stuff like that, like please clarify it. Like, I need help in that department. I guess that doesn't really matter, because the only good toppings from my knowing and that a lot of YouTubers talk about is usually like, just go for all attack or all cooldown, and then if it's a defender like Hallberry, like put damage resist instead of defense, and then that's about it. But like, I would like a clarification, thank you. I think that's just about it though. If I think about anything else, I'll add it here. But overall, my experience with Cookie Run Kingdom, it's very nice. It's a very simple game. It's more of an idle game, I'd say, like where like you can just leave the game, like game on and put it on auto and put it 1.5 or whatever, and you can basically get through most of the game until like the later stages, like 9 and 10, where you kind of do start you will need to look at your phone and like deal with the fucking waffle bots, fucking bitch asses. But like, I still stand by where I think you should be able to play the game, at least when it comes to PvP, instead of like just like letting it go, like just like, okay, good luck, you know. Like, why? Overall though, I had a fun time, and if you are on the fence about Cookie Run Kingdom, I just give it a shot. Just go for it and see if you like it or not, you know. And like, just don't care about tier lists and, oh, is this cookie good or is this cookie bad? Because like, honestly, gacha games shelf lives are like a week, and like, if you don't like the game in like a week, then like, you can just go play something else. And then like, you worrying about cookies if they're good enough for like that week alone, and it's just like, it just ruins your time with it. So just move on, you know. Just play the game. Basically, just play the game. If there's any other gacha game I should play, y'all please let me know. I'm going to be waiting for probably Star Rail. Star Rail looks so interesting. Honkai Star Rail. It looks like, story-wise, it looks like a like what MiHoYo wanted to do with Genshin, and then they're kind of dropping the ball, because they were like, oh yeah, we wanted it to last 5 years, but now it's 10 years. Gameplay kind of looks boring though. It's like turn based. It kind of reminds me of a Hysteria, Tales of Hysteria, and that game kind of got boring for me. But I'll see. I'll see when it comes out. And obviously, as I mentioned earlier, I did start playing Cookie Run Kingdom because I wanted to get used to playing a gacha game again because I haven't played them in a while. Just strictly for Cross Duel, and Cross Duel looks super fun. So when Cross Duel comes out, I'll probably do a video about that. But Cookie Run Kingdom wise, I don't know. I'll probably keep playing it. I'll see. I'll see what happens. But that's it.